comment that he made about the federal judge was an enormous blunder, and I think that it struck people as being anti-American. And there's a question that Donald Trump can't answer, which is, if he believes that this gentleman is biased against him, why hasn't his legal team gone to court, followed the process, and filed a recusal motion? The lawyers won't touch it, and he has no response to that question.
My point here has been repeatedly that the Republican establishment has basically sold out on race. They have bought into this whole notion of identity politics. It's bad. It's a descendant of slavery and segregation. It should get nowhere near the party of Abraham Lincoln. What Donald Trump is doing, and I will admit that he backed into it with the Trump University case, but he's calling out this role model. How many times over the years have we heard about the politicization of the police and the judiciary from liberals? I mean, how many times do they, wait, how many times do they say, this police chief is racist? This judge is racist, this, that, and the other thing. What did we hear about Ferguson? What did we hear about Baltimore?
That's not an answer, though. Jeffrey, that's not an answer. Respectfully, you're a Pennsylvanian. I love you. But why hasn't the motion been filed? Why hasn't he put in paperwork, whatever the cause is that he thinks, other than this man's Mexican heritage? Where is it? Where's the beef?
Look, this man is a lifetime member of the National Hispanic Bar Association. Wait. Of the National Hispanic Bar Association, which on July, which on July 2nd of last year put out a statement saying that there should be a boycott of all Trump properties.
That's also not an answer to Michael's question. Nor is it addressed.
Whatever his lawyers are going to do, what his lawyers are going to do.
If I were representing him, I couldn't say, I'm an attorney, if I were his attorney, I could not say, I would run afoul of the code of conduct. Absolutely. If I were saying extrajudicially what he is saying and taking advantage of the process.
Michael, he's running for president of the United States.
Are we
going to have a judiciary that is infected by racial politics?
Okay.
We are.
One at a time.
This is a total distraction from both Michael's question, the other question of what the hell this has to do with the actual case, nothing, and the notion of Donald Trump out of one side of his mouth saying Hispanics love me, they're going to vote for me because I've not said anything disparaging, to him now saying this Hispanic hates me because I've said disparaging things about him. You can't have it both ways.